There's too many rules to dating. Don't do this, do that, don't show too much emotion, don't tell me you like him, use him for his money. I've had enough.
You know what? When it comes to dating, I'm so tired of the bare minimum. Like bare minimum communication, bare minimum effort, and expect me to take you seriously.
And I ain't gonna lie, I'm done with dating shit, bro. I'm tired of going on dates. I'm tired of the same conversations, the what you doing,
The dating
she tell
stuff,
me about.
yeah, it's mentally draining. I don't think I can do it anymore. Dating one person, that goes wrong, and then you start dating again, you gotta go through the whole chatting progress and all of this. I can't do it anymore.
We are back with another banger. So today we're gonna talk about dating scene. Dating scene nowadays is really, really, really crazy. But before I start, I'm gonna present myself and I'm gonna present my lovely friends. My name is Winnie. I love to do commentary, beauty, blogs, whatever. All right. Here's my friend Steven, the Russian dolls, and I'm gonna present my boyfriend. Go on.
Hello guys, my name is Anthony or Tony, whichever one. Probably heard me spoke before in one of the other videos. I'm not sure if you've seen it. If you haven't, definitely check the channel and watch the vid. But yeah, today we're gonna speak about the dating scene in 2025 because things have definitely gotten hectic since 2020. So hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and turn on the post notification bells. Stay tuned.
Period. All right. So I'm gonna ask my lovely boyfriend, why is it so important being yourself while you date, and how it just affects the dating scene nowadays just by just being yourself, purely yourself.
So the reason why being yourself in the dating scene is always good is because at the end of the day, the person will know you for you, and there's no mishaps or miscommunications when it comes to like how you actually be, by yourself, or when it comes to like with family and so on. So the person that you're speaking to will definitely be able to tell, okay, if this is somebody I want to speak to or, have a relationship or so on going forward. Like, there's a lot of things you can get just from somebody like actually telling you the truth on how they actually are. So it's definitely a good thing to be
I
yourself.
feel like also it's very much important because, for example, when you go in a relationship and after 3 months, that's when the true colors start to show. Like all the rainbows and all this is just done. And when people actually start seeing it, it's like it can be a problem. And that's why people just start getting tired of it, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Because like being yourself, just save yourself from a lot of situations because you might not match, and not presenting yourself and just being the lovely lady that you are, basically faking it, and you find out that you guys are not compatible. It's gonna be a problem down the line, don't you think?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a problem down the line, especially when it's like, oh, this person have been one way at the start of the relationship, and then like you said, coming on to like the 3 months mark where it's like everything starts to settle down. You're like been talking to each other for quite some time. A lot of people get comfortable, basically.
I literally told this guy that I was a crazy girl. Like before we trying to get serious, I literally told him like, yo, this is me. I'm a crazy girl. Like I'm very, 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 very rude, very straightforward. I'm not a rude person, but sometimes my message is not. But anyways, I literally told him like I'm a crazy girl. So if you cannot handle it, just leave it. Let's just be friends. And that's how we are what we are today. What are we? But yeah, like I feel like just being like straightforward, honest, it's just gonna carry you along the way. Like it's just gonna help the relationship because people are getting tired of the fact that they have to start over again. Talking to people, starting to present yourself and be like, "Oh, where are you from?" I'm from London, man. Like, yeah, it just gets tiring. So I feel like if you are yourself, it's more likely for you to end up in a successful relationship. Don't you think, or do you think otherwise?
Yeah, I think is you'll definitely end up in a successful relationship because being yourself, you're able to kind of like, I would say, thin out the people that you're not compatible with.
Yeah.
So if somebody like cars, right, and you're really passionate about cars, majority of the time you spend going to places looking at cars, like go to the races, the drift shows and car expos and these type of things. So you know to yourself that looking at cars, taking out pictures with cars, and just speaking about cars is something that you do a lot and something that you like to do. So being able to do that with the person that you're with comfortably is definitely going to be a bonus, and you're going to be, you're going to have peace of mind, basically, because the person know you for who you are, right? They know that you like cars, and if you're talking to somebody that don't necessarily like cars or have that big of an interest when it comes to cars, at times it will be frustrating because if you see a car passing by, you know you like cars, you know you probably done a lot of research on the specific car, and it's a rare car, you don't normally see it. You're gonna be like, oh babe, this is this type of car and what's not. And if the person can't fully reciprocate and understand what you're saying, it's like
it's like a turn off.
Yeah, it's like a turn off. And then majority of the times you're gonna just be like, nah, don't let me say anything if you see another car that you like. And then you're gonna,
it's like you start like showing your interest, but then once they don't match that interest, it's just like you keep it to yourself, and that's how it just eventually just build up to that like compatibility that just starts to break off, if that makes sense, like because you guys are not matching on the same interest.
yeah.
And one thing I can say is the fact that don't present yourself as someone that is rich, that you're doing this, that you're doing that, because one thing I know mostly on the man side that they'll say, oh, I got money, I can take care of you. But when it comes to like the bills aren't there. The bills is declining, right? And that's why I hate also about the London thing, because people mostly be faking that they have that rich life, but you're doing fraud. And then the girls start to see it and they're like, yeah, I'm not dealing with that bullshit. So being yourself carries you a long way. And if you cannot date that type of girl, date a girl with your bracket, within your bracket. Yes, that's my point. But continue on, speak.
Yeah, dating within your bracket is a definite yes. It's always going to be a yes. Because once you make it clear that, okay, you're not working, you're not, gonna have all this big set of money. So from the jump, the person's supposed to know, okay, you can't be expecting me to, take you to this place, the place, get you all this fancy stuff and so on, because you're not working. You don't have the capacity.
So we don't have the capacity.
You don't have the facilities and the resources to be able to be doing all of this on a constant basis.
Exactly. Don't try to impress a girl if you don't have the pockets. Please impress another girl that you can impress, because you cannot go and kill yourself. Please. Thank you.
Exactly. There's many times when people be like, oh, I got you, I this. And then you ain't got no sort of money to do anything. Right? And then it's like the girl gonna be like, well, you say you had money for this, you say you had money for that, but then you don't have any money. So if they ask, you might as well just be honest and say, I ain't working, or even if you're working, you ain't making no big size of money, or
But
at
you know
least
what?
get stuff that you want to do.
The girl will actually real like, oh, I like this, I like that, I like this. This is my type of man, and the man will still say, yes, I got you. After saying, I like man with money, my what's it called? My love language is gift receiving, yada yada yada. The man will like, yes, I am that type of nigga. I can be that man for you. I can be that man for you. But that man for you ain't doing it, ain't cutting it.
Yeah, it definitely plays a big part, because a lot of men, we like a challenge, right?
Challenging your bank account, your credit score. That's the challenge that you're talking about.
To an extent, yes, but most times when we say we like a challenge, it doesn't necessarily mean like a financial challenge. Like, oh, we see this nice girl, a lot of we friends or just people in general in the school. Let's say it's a school setting. It's one of the nicest girls in the school. A lot of guys like the girl, while I'm afraid to talk. And you're talking with your friends, you're like, oh, you could never pull this girl, baddest girl in the school, this. And then poof, You do what you got to do. You talk to the girl. Nobody really know that you talking to the girl, and then poof, it's made official.
But that's how quick you lost the girl, because the girl will start. What's it called? The girl will start get uninterested because the guy's not able to match her expectations.
Yeah, the guy is not able to match her expectations, but then also some girls, they don't like to listen. You tell them, look, I broke, I ain't got shit. I like you, but I broke. I want you to know I ain't gonna be able to take you to no 5-star restaurant.
That's when the girls is at fault, because she still went ahead with the guy that knew that he was broke. That will be the girl's fault at the end of the day.
Yeah,
Fair enough. But it's just the fact that for me, it's like when you present yourself with a fake life, and then when I start asking you for certain things and you're not able to do it, that's when
that's when it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
It's like there was an expectation, all right, cool, you should be able to pull this off.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to get this done.
Mm-hmm.
But then you can't get it done. So it don't really go well. And
Mm-hmm.
it goes both ways. Because so it goes both ways, because sometimes some women is be like, oh, I could take care of my man, I could do this, I could do the, all these things. And then when it comes to actually doing what needs to be done for the man, they can't perform that well.
Exactly. Yeah, satisfying the man's need. Yeah. But do you think also that friends affect the dating scene? Like, do you think like friends affect, the person that you're dating?
To an extent, yes. And then also it depends on the type of relationship you have with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you know you and your friends is being a certain type of bullshit, don't matter how you look at it, depending on the person you're with, it will affect your relationship one way or the other. Because it's either before you go into the relationship, you told your friend, all right, cool, I ain't gonna be on this type of activity anymore, which I'm stopping to do this, like certain things, certain conversations I don't want to have anymore. So,
But that also affects their friendship relationship,
yeah, it affects the
friendship
friendship
dynamics.
dynamics, right?
Yeah.
But it's always good to let your friends know before, because it's just like, if cool, you want to try your hand at a new career path or just do something different that you don't normally do. Remember, your friends been with you for a while, so they know your tendencies, they know what you like to do, if you're being bullshit or not. So once you let them know, all right, cool, I'm trying this out, this, it's like, for instance, somebody, changing religion
Mm-hmm.
from Christianity to Muslim, because it's Christianity and
Okay, how
Muslims
do we
is
jump from?
hold on. It's a bit of a long story, but yeah, it's like telling them, all right, cool, you're changing this and this and this. So, you're not gonna be entertaining certain conversations, not gonna be doing certain things as you would before.
Mm-hmm.
So they would know, all right, cool, this is how things is going to be going forward. So it's not a secret, or is not, out of the blue that, they change how they behave and these type of things. So same thing when it comes to the relationship dynamics. Like, they will be able to see, all right, cool, yeah, you're with this person, you're in this relationship, you're not gonna be having certain conversations, let's see, about girls, or if it's
Oh,
a
so
female talking to your
you will
friend.
have it behind your girl's back, Abby?
What?
Hmm?
No.
Mm-hmm. You better not.
Because if let's be honest,
Anyways,
if you're single and your friends see some guy they like or something, they tell you like, oh,
look
look
at
at
that
this
fine
guy.
girl.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
like look at this girl, look at this guy,
But the issue is the fact that, for example, you present your girl to your friends now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the girl starts saying the men be acting a little bit different. Like your friend acts suspicious. You know what I mean? Then because she thinks that your friend acts suspicious, you're gonna act the same way behind her back. Because if your friend is very much free to do that shit in front of her face, that means you can do it behind her back. Because it's like, I don't know if the parable is right, but I can tell what type of person you are by
Because
your
of your
friends.
friends, yes.
Exactly.
The type of friends you get, and then the type of woman you get, is still not only about yourself, but also about the person that you're with. Because if you're with someone, they be on a lot of bullshit. Like you know they be on bullshit. So is no secret that this is how they act. This is what they do. So when they tell you, like, oh, this is this, or they act in some type of weird way, you know it, because this how they stay. Like, they get the tendencies. Everybody get the tendencies. They get the likes, the dislikes, all these things. So it's not out of the blue, basically.
For me, it's just like, what also the thing that affects the relationship when it comes to friends is when your friends start saying shit about the relationship. Like, for example, you come to your girls and say, "Oh, this nigga ain't acting right. Like, he's just being lazy." And the first thing that they say, "Oh, you deserve better. You should date another man. Like, a guy shouldn't be doing this and doing all that." Like, the first thing is just like, they just jump and say all these things, and it's like, because they jump and say all these things, it's like it's creating a, what's it
A
called,
narrative in your head,
and yes,
so
a
like
narrative.
like an expectation of how it
Yeah,
should be.
yeah. Instead of saying like, girls, explain how he act, like, um have you tried to communicate this with your man, yada, yada. Instead of having a proper conversation about it, they just say, move on to the next guy, move on to the next nigga. Like, you get the point.
Yeah, and this something you get a lot when it comes to like toxic friends. Because especially if your friends are like, oh, no man can't treat me right, I'll be on my shit. This. As soon as there's any little inconvenience where they could plan out something with the man or whoever it is that they're speaking to, they don't want to, and they just want to leave. So even female friends play a role. Like, everybody play a role, because at the end of the day, how you act with your friends, I would say, kind of depict how you can act alone and then with the person that you're with.
Yeah.
But then some people just fake in general, and they only act a certain way with certain people, with their friends, I would say.
For me, it's also the fact that for some friends, you might think that they're not bitter, but they are bitter behind your back. Like, any small inconvenience, they will like, "Oh, girl, you don't deserve that. Girl, you should just leave." And they say that because they probably have something going on. For example, that girl is having a relationship and she has problem within a relationship. So instead of, her just say that I'm having issues with my relationship as well, it's just she puts a negative
Thoughts ahead,
yeah,
and this all it is. Like,
yeah.
no type of like getting around it to see, like, where you could change. And
Some girls will be like, oh, some girls are like, yes, break up with him, so that she can break up with the other man, and both of them, they will be
both
singles.
of them gonna be
Yeah,
single. Because some friends, they don't want to be single while you in a relationship. They will get in
yeah.
a relationship just because you're in a relationship. And I there's one thing I don't like. Like, if you can't find somebody to be with by yourself on your own, why the fuck you wait until I get in a relationship
Exactly.
then
That's
to
so
be like,
weird. That's so weird. I just find out like you cannot stay by yourself. And also it's the fact that some girls, while you are getting in a relationship, they try to invade your space. Now they start calling you 10 times. They start saying, "Oh, we have this, we have that," 10 times. Like, it's just once you have a relationship, it's like they apply more I don't know, more stuff, no, more situations. For example, let's hang out this, and she knows that you're not the type of person to go out. But now, because you're having a relationship, it's like, oh, girl, let's do this, let's do that. When you were not that type of girl, yeah,
Yeah, like all of a sudden is we need to do this, we need to
yeah,
do that. Like, no, we don't have to do anything. We didn't used to really go out before to begin with. So it's nothing new if we going out rarely, because you have a boyfriend. And if the person that you with encourage you to go out and so on, then so be it. That's just the person that you with. The person
I
is
feel
able
like it's
to.
only a problem. Sorry to interrupt, but I think it's
Mhm.
only a problem when, yeah, you guys used to go out a lot and then you start forgetting your friend. That's understandable because at the end of the day, you are neglecting your friend, and no one should go through that. Okay, but I'm just saying for the friends that once you start getting in a relationship, they try to apply more pressure and they try to inconvenience you when you're having an alone time with your boyfriend. That's when the problems start. If I'm making myself clear.
Yeah, it's like, and then in some cases, just like how you said, neglect. They just neglect you as a whole. This shit is never good. Is never good to neglect your friends, because at the end of the day, your friends was there when you had nobody. So no, they're gonna always it's always gonna be a no, man. Always going to be a no, because I won't want the case of whereby, not to say, oh, clingy to your friends, but just as in, y'all have a routine that y'all normally do. And even with the person in a relationship, y'all still able to do what y'all normally do in your routine.
Yeah.
So if it becomes a place whereby, well, not a place, or an instance whereby all of a sudden, because you in this relationship now, you don't get time for we go and do what we normally do, is a whole big deal, and all of this, then it's definitely gonna be a problem, because
Yeah.
nobody's gonna want to be a friend if this how you behave.
Yeah, if you always put your relationship first. Like, it's good to have a community as well, because if anything goes wrong with that relationship, you will have a community that's always going to support you. So don't forget about your community, guys. Don't forget about your community, because they're the one that are going to hold you. So Tony, what do you think about that video that I just sent you?
So
I don't know what this generation is normalizing, but I want to be somebody's wife. Not a sneaky link, not baby mama number 3, not just vibes and fun. Like, no, I want to be somebody's wife. Those of you that are doing like soft launches and you're happy with doing wifey duties without a ring, let that be you. But for me, absolutely not. And the people that are doing it, long term, you're going to suffer. And this curriculum of doing non-official stuff, like, I don't really like marriage, yeah, that's not a syllabus that I get down with. You can cancel me out of that class. I want clarity, commitment, and a contract that says, death do us apart. That this man is going to be devoted to me, and I'm going to be devoted to him. Simple as.
the first thing that people would mainly take note of is baby mama number 3 and doing
Sneaky
wife
link.
duties. Yes, sneaky link, as well as doing wife duties without a ring. There's a lot of women that, just because a man look good on the media, is this, or he's a rapper, he get
Not
what,
the rapper.
5, 6, 7 baby mothers, and they have no problem with being the next one.
I ain't gonna say no one.
NBA young boy to be specific.
Huh?
I said NBA young boy to be specific.
NBA, okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna say no one because I don't wanna get cancelled. I don't wanna get dragged on the internet. I'm gonna keep it professional. But yeah, like imagine that type of man has 4 baby mothers, and you still went ahead and say, yes, I am gonna be the next one and the final one. Like, what's going through your head to for you to say yes, you are special. There's nothing special. He might be gay on the cover because at this point it's like no
Or
girl
he's
is
just
satisfied him.
trash.
Yeah, he's just trash. But it's just the fact that none of the girls gonna satisfy him. What makes you think that you're gonna satisfy him anyways?
It's the you bitches ain't like me. I can
Yeah,
change him.
yeah.
Y'all bitches ain't special. Y'all only get this good pussy like me.
He only listens to me.
Fuck no, you just dumb. You just added to the equation of stupidity.
Exactly. And then again, if he cheats, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a whole chaos.
Exactly. He already has 4 kids, 4 different baby mothers. Why do you think being the 5th is going to change him? He already had 4 opportunities. He didn't even stop at 2. He didn't stop at 3. He got 4, and now you want to be the 5th. He's not gonna stop at you know.
No, it's gonna build a village, a whole community, small babies.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a Jamaican guy? A real bad man.
Yes.
23 kids and 22 baby mothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have 23 kids and 20. It's almost 22 baby mothers. Something
Yeah,
around
22
there.
baby mothers.
Real bad man.
How many children do you have?
23, 22 baby mother. Real bad man.
Exactly. Like, what makes you think that he's not gonna stop? You gotta be delusional. You have to be stupid for that. Like, you have to be stupid.
You know what's happened? A lot of them is like, I was like jealous. You know, a lot of girls love me. This. Yeah. But
Well, you know what? At this point, I don't blame the man. I blame the woman. Because for me, if that man has 3, 2, I'm running. You ain't seeing me. Maybe the first 2. In fact, I don't want baby mother. I don't want to. Nah. In fact, I wouldn't even go there.
it
I won't go
depends
near there.
because
I wouldn't go.
yeah, everybody had a preference, right?
Yeah.
Well, it depends because you never know if one person gave him 2 children,
Yeah, that's true.
right? So once you have context behind it, depending on the person, they may or may not accept it. That's
For me,
just
as soon as you touch 3, you should run. 3 was not enough. You should
mean
run
2
after
was
3.
2 wasn't enough.
I said 2 was not enough.
Yeah.
Just run. If you know what's best for you, just run.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
And then also you need to look at where he working, if he even working, how he getting money.
Mm-hmm. Because he's not going to take care of you. He has to take care of the kids, the mother, then you. Because you're going to be the last option. Sorry to break it down to you. But yeah, his kids comes first.
And then it's just going to be unnecessary drama because the new girl might come in, like I said before, oh yeah, bitches ain't like me. And then the child, the mother of one of the children is going to be, no, bitch, my children or my child needs to be taken care of before you. So I don't give a fuck who you be. My child needs money, food, clothes, and be able to go to school and back very comfortably. So fuck out of here. And it's just going to be unnecessary problems.
Exactly. And then you start getting jealous because if the baby father go ahead and buy a car for the baby mother and he doesn't get you a car, you're going to start getting jealous. Especially because if she needs the car for the kids and transportation and all those things. Like...
Because what happened with a lot of them is they go into these relationships thinking that they're going to be the prize and they're going to be number one. But they need to realize they will always come third. Very sorry. They will always come third because he not only needs to get stuff for himself, but even so he comes last either way because the children and the baby mother is going to come first because you need to get stuff for the baby mother to take care of the kids properly, and then you need to get things for the kids themselves.
Yeah.
Because,
and then he might want to be having time with the kids, which is going to take off the time that you have with him.
Exactly. So unless you got $40 million in your bank account, or you got, a lot of shit you be doing, so you don't really have free time, then probably it's acceptable.
If you like the hard pill.
Well, they need to know because they ain't gonna be me.
Mm.
They ain't gonna be me. But moving on, the sneaky link.
Yeah.
What do you think about a sneaky link?
I don't really like it. Obviously, I don't really like it, but it's just the fact that I wouldn't like to be put in that situation, being the sneaky link, or a man cheating on me with a sneaky link. Like, it just goes against my morals. Because what you mean you like being the sneaky link? Like, you're getting your back blown. You get your back blown, you get in the money, but once that girl find out, it's over. She either beats you or she exposes you with something. That's your reputation finish. Like, there's no point of being a sneaky link. And if you think like, oh, he comes back home with me, you don't satisfy him. So it comes to me, like, you gotta be stupid. You gotta have low IQ. Like, you just a hoe.
Yeah. And there's a lot of them. Because you already know I like to use Facebook.
This man is an uncle. Every time
No. Let me explain.
Facebook is for uncles.
No, Facebook is not for uncles. Facebook are for the communities that use it frequently. A lot of people in the Caribbean use Facebook and WhatsApp.
Yeah, in Spain there was a lot of people that use WhatsApp as well, but not Facebook. Yeah, Facebook is for uncles.
We mainly use Facebook and WhatsApp, right? So everybody business, once they get exposed, it will reach to Facebook. And I don't have a lot of friends that I actually know on Facebook, but I do have 2,000 plus people.
Oh,
right. So
2,000 plus people. Wow.
It's not a. Anyways, don't mind this young lady. She's a hater. Yes, professional hater. Anyways, continuing with the video, guys. Everybody business is rich on Facebook at some point. So if I'm just scrolling randomly, I might see the business. If I don't see it on Facebook, I see it on somebody's status on WhatsApp. And then I have my friends that I can ask that can get the information.
He just like too much tea.
Because there's a lot of times when girls would create fake profiles and then be like, oh, look at this bitch. She there with the man and she can't even cook. She can't this. She borrowing her friend's clothes. This. But then the man coming to me and my good pussy and everything is there. Everything is there.
Oh,
and then the people will see it, the friends will see it, family members will see it, and they're gonna wonder who it is. So yes, the boyfriend will be in the sauce either way.
So basically, Facebook is like the Snapchat for the UK.
Snapchat for the Caribbean.
Yeah,
yes.
The Caribbean. Yes.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yes. So everybody business, once you do shit, is going to be there. And even if you ain't do shit and you're just being yourself, people will hate. Rumors will be spread. But then you could kind of figure out who it is that's spreading the rumors very fast. So as long as you know people know people, so you can get the information.
One thing I'm about to say, I believe like karma is real. If you're going to be a sneaky link, be a sneaky link. But once you get married or you are in a stable relationship and you are happy, and then one of the girls do the same thing that you were doing before,
you can't be upset.
Exactly, you can't be upset. So,
but then also
keep your legs closed. Stop being a prostitute. That spirit of Jezebel. Fasting are prayers. I beg, fasting and prayers, so you can get rid of that demon. Thank you.
But then again, it doesn't necessarily mean that karma is gonna come back in a relationship wise. It can come back at anything, single thing.
Every single thing. It can also come back to your kids as well. I believe like it can happen to your kids.
Yeah,
generation course.
Depending on what you do to people growing up, it could happen to your kids, but it's not gonna be the way that you think it could be.
Yeah.
Because you might be doing some fuck shit, and then you kids, can't be successful. They can't this, they can't that.
And they wonder why all the effort that they're doing, and they just think like, oh, why is this? Why is that?
Yeah.
It's because your mom was a hoe.
Or they end up, well, not to make anything bad on anybody with disabilities, but that can happen. And then you need to take extra care of your child now and show them love. And then when people bully your children, is it like, oh my God, they're so hateful. But then in the past, you've been doing fuck shit to people, so no complaints.
Yeah.
You need to take it as it is.
Exactly. But anyways, guys, this is the video and I hope you guys enjoyed. For more content, don't forget to like and subscribe, okay? Don't be prostitutes. Buy my lovelies.
And always remember, ladies, you need a ring on your finger.
You wanna put a ring on my finger? Put it on and make him wanna marry me. Yeah. Put it on and make him wanna marry me. Yeah. Put it on and make him wanna marry me. Yeah. Put it on and make him put